What's good, YouTube? Hitman Ace. Make sure you hit that like and hit that sub. Show your boy some love. Check my swag. I travel like sound, dog. You play hard and I'm gravel like ground, dog. Lay down laws, call me ground law. Come on now, who you playing with? You know you see this screen. It's fence to go down. It's fence to go down. You did. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, right? Now, if you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, hold on real quick. I got some business in him. Hold on. Let me fire up this barbecue pit. Because I'm finna flame some dudes, right? Because it's a narrative going around that Steve Nash didn't deserve any of his MVPs, right? We finna break that down real quick. We finna break it down real quick, right? So, first of all, I'm gonna say this, right? And I've said this on numerous occasions. I feel like Steve Nash is arguing. You can argue one MVP he didn't deserve, right? You can say, okay, well maybe he shouldn't have won that one. But the second one, the one without Amari Stoudemire and Kurt Thomas for some time, because we had Kurt Thomas, yeah, and he was a decent role player. I like to call LeBron James a role player. He was actually a role player. He was decent, solid, and in spots, but he wasn't a game changer. We all know that. We know Kurt Thomas. Come on now, but we even missed time with him, you know, so we was assed out. But he took that team to the Western Conference Finals that year. And come on, that's MVP type shit, you did. But people don't believe me, right? So I went on and I said, you know what? Let's Google, right, the MVP voting that year. And let's just see the different discrepancies, right? Let's see what they're seeing, right? Let me see what they're seeing. And Lamont, I remember on one video he tried, I think it was a 2-raw debate, he tried to educate y'all a little bit on analytics, because we don't use analytics enough. I don't like the analytics stat. Let me state that real quick. I don't really like it, but unfortunately that's what the NBA is coming to. I don't like it because you got players like Monte Ellis out of the league because of the analytics stat, you know, and numerous amount of players who ain't even got a job because, you know, analytically they just don't fit the NBA anymore. Their playing style just doesn't fit anymore. The same reason why what's that dude named Jahlil Okafor, you know, can barely get minutes because analytically his game just doesn't fit. It doesn't contribute to any type of wins or any type of productivity. But you know, they like to say, "Oh, Steve Nash, he's the worst MVP of all time," and you know they forget about, didn't Dave Cowens win the MVP? Didn't Bill Walton win the MVP? But well, I guess that's too far back. But yeah, so let's go through this. Let's go through the whole stats, right? He had 924 points. His win share, 73% win share. And look at the difference, right? You had LeBron James, Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, who a lot of people like to say, right? They like to say Kobe Bryant should have won the MVP that year when he has a 38.6 win percent. That means his team was bottom dwellers in his product. Like, come on now, what are we talking about here? Didn't they get bounced in the first round? Like, what are we talking about? He played more minutes than Steve Nash. Now, of course, he had better stats, but no disrespect, but that's a feeble argument. Like that type of, like, we're looking at it from one dimension. Like, I'll give you the stats, but we all know stats don't tell you the whole story. You know, you can put up all kind of astronomical stats, but if it's not contributing directly to you winning, and your team is not as successful as other teams, then you have to not, like, come on now. Now I get it. He had Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, and you can say all that shit, but look who Steve Nash had, bro. Like, get out of here. We're gonna go through that in a minute. You know what I mean? 18 points, 10 assists, 50% from the field, 43. Let me not disrespect my nigga. 43% from the 3-point line, 92% from the free throw line, 50, 40, 90. You dig? Now his win share per 48 was 21%, where Kobe had 22%, right? And I know y'all go, oh, there it goes right there, right? There it goes right there, right? Hold on real quick. Let me do y'all a favor. If you're gonna use that, right, Then you have to go to Kobe Bryant's MVP year, right? And look, he had a higher win share, right? But then you go to his win share. Come on now. And look at the numbers he put up, right? Where if you're looking at just the numbers, the stats, you can say LeBron James should have won it that year, right? Am I right or wrong? Because LeBron James put up better numbers. And a higher win share per 48. So are you willing to say that LeBron James should have won it over him? Exactly. It goes off of the share percentage, the total. You dig? And if you look at all the MVPs, look, feel free to Google the same shit I Googled, right? And look for yourself. Every MVP that won had the highest win share, the highest share percentage. You know? Now, we're gonna go to the rosters, right? Of the Phoenix Suns. Because I lied, right? I lied when I said Amari Stoudemire was not on this roster, right? You had Leandro Barbosa, Andre Burnett. Come on, man. I'm not about to name these bums, bro. I'm not about to name these bums, bro. Like, Raja was my nigga. I'm going to name the nice niggas. Raja, Boris, Diaw. Brian Grant, he was solid at times. He was decent. Eddie House, Jim Jackson, my nigga. Sean Marion, of course. James Jones was a sniper. Amari Stoudemire, he didn't play. Like I said, he didn't play that much. He got hurt midway not even midway, early in the season. Kurt Thomas, he was, like I said, he was in and out. Matter of fact, we're going to go to the total games in a minute. Tim Thompson, I liked him, but the rest of the niggas was bums. So what are we talking about here? Outside of Steve Nash and Sean Marion, who the fuck did we really have? And Sean Marion wasn't the type of player who could go out there and give you a bucket like that. Y'all try to say, oh, Amari was the best player on the team. How? Look, I'm about to eat to that. What year was that? 05, 06, right? 3 games. 3 games. He played 16 minutes a game. I'm not about to go through the stats. He was hurt. Microfracture surgery. What else is there to talk about? Let's go to Kurt Thomas. Damn, man. What the hell is all these ads popping up for? Go to Kurt Thomas. Where we at? 05, 06. There we go. Hold on. 05, 06. 8 points. 7 rebounds. Solid. Like I said, he put up great. He put up solid numbers for a role player. But come on, that's levels. And that's not, you're not going to tell me he's putting up the same production as Amari Stoudemire. That was a tough loss. And he took that team to the Western Conference Finals. Not only did he do that, if I'm not mistaken, he did put out the Lakers that year, right? So, that's what it really is. I think that's what it really is, right? People mad, right? Because the Lakers had a 3-1 lead on Phoenix, and we just hurt y'all feelings like that. Y'all just, we second round bound, and we came all the way back. Maybe that's what it is, right? Without Amari, just shitted on y'all and made y'all look like the AC y'all were. Shit like that, you did. With the MVP on our team, our MVP carried us to that promised land. Meanwhile, Kobe couldn't get y'all there. He couldn't get y'all past the Phoenix Suns that year. Y'all like to say, that was a stacked Phoenix Suns team. How? How was that team stacked? It was solid. Don't get me twisted. But if you're going to say it's stacked, you have to put most of that onus on Steve Nash. Period, point blank. I'll do you a favor because I know what you're saying in your head right now. Oh, pull up Kobe roster. I'll do that for you. I got you. Just for the sake of reference. Kwame Brown, Andrew Bynum, a young Andrew Bynum. Rookie Andrew Bynum. Brian Cook. Devin George. Devin George is solid. Devin Green. Jim Jackson. So wait, y'all got him late midway in that season? Okay. Lamar Odom. I'm not going to even name Chris Mihm. He was an absolute bum. Come on now. Smush Parker. Ronnie Turiaf, get out of here. He was a rookie. Sasha Vujacic, he was decent. Not at that time, but he was decent. And Luke Walton, bum ass. Von Wafer, I like Von Wafer, but he was a rookie. That team, I ain't going to say it was just all out bums. You had like decent role players on that team, a couple of them. But for the most part, that team was bum. Y'all ain't had no business in the playoffs, though. And you can say, Kobe carried y'all there, and that's the reason why he should get MVP. Bullshit. Period, point blank. You know what I mean? Because like I said, analytics don't lie. Look at all the rest of the years. Matter of fact, let's go back to the other year, right? Y'all said, y'all lied and said, I ain't going to say y'all lied because y'all made a valid point saying Shaq should have won that MVP, right? So let's go to the analytics on that. You know, you see how close it is, and that's why I said it could have went either way. I'm not arguing this. Even though like the stats is different. It's a different story. You know, Shaq was a whole problem. But come on now, look how close statistically they are, as far as like analytically. It's not, you know, that big of a difference. And what got him? Damn, Amari Stoudemire got an MVP vote that year. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I say, you know what, that can be debatable. You can say, okay, Shaq should have won that. But outside of that, if we're going off of the common ground on what they vote on, look at all the rest of the years. Steve Nash, 73, of course. Dirk Nowitzki, 82. Kobe Bryant, 87. And let me go back, right? Let me go back. My bad. I'm just gonna touch on this one time. You know, I gotta touch all bases. Y'all say Kobe Bryant should have won it that year. What about LeBron James? Did LeBron James get robbed that year? Right? He had a higher win share. Kobe averaged 35. Bron averaged 31. But Bron averaged 7 rebounds. Kobe averaged 5. Bron averaged 6 assists. Kobe averaged 4. You know, that was almost down there even on steals. You know, Kobe got the edge on that one, you know. And Bron shot a better percentage from the field, but Kobe shot a better percentage from the 3 and the free throw line. You know? And guess what? Bron had a higher win share per 48. So if you're going to use stats like y'all like to do and look at numbers, Kobe averaged 35. How does somebody who averaged 18 get MVP? You body yourself. Because y'all forgot LeBron James was beasting in Cleveland that year. At 21 years old. So come on now. Next time you come with me, you come to me with the smoke, use your damn brain. Because I ain't the one to play with. You feel me? You know how I'm coming. I'm coming with the body bag. I'm coming with the casket open. Open for y'all. I'm going to lay niggas down in that bitch. You keep playing with me. Hard head. Point blank period. But Hitman that's all I got, man. Hit that comment section. Rap with me. Holla at me. Let me know how you feel about this one. I'm out of here.